guys, welcome back to another one. So this video is from a family trip to Fraser Island that was over a year ago now. I've just had the footage sitting around on hard drives with no intention to do anything with it. Upon reviewing lately, I thought some people might actually be interested in checking it out, and I was keen to get it up there just so we had the family memory in place. It's really interesting to look back on this footage. I just started filming with the GoPro, the iPhone and the drone, and I was dead set terrified of being in front of the camera. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. This is Fraser Island 2020. We left home in the early afternoon from Wabby Island for our first night's destination, which is the Imbil State Forest and the Charlie Moreland camping area. The drive takes about 2 hours and we were pretty lucky as both kids slept most of the way. We're out here at Imbil State Forest at Charlie Moreland camping area. Swags are all set up. Little Noe's getting a feed. Hey bud. Hey Em. What are we doing?
Eating.
Eating? Where are we?
Eating something.
Where are we staying tonight?
Here.
Where's here?
Here. Daddy, I'm getting out now.
We just woke up from our first night camping in the swag. It's probably about 1 degree at the moment, so it was a pretty chilly night. How'd you sleep, Em? Did you have a good sleep? Can you not talk because you're too cold? No, fair enough. We're just gonna go and check out the creek down here. I think it might be Little Wabby Creek. Hey Em, what's for brekkie?
Huh?
What's for brekkie?
Raspberry and blueberry.
Is it yum?
What are you doing, baby?
Rainbow milk.
Oh, is it a bit cold?
No, I love hot milk.
Yeah.
I love hot milk.
Do you love camping?
No, and this is my best holiday ever.
After a cold morning around camp, we packed up the Troopy and we headed north to Inskip Point, which is about 2 hour drive, where we'd get the ferry across to Fraser Island. We just got to the Manta Ray Barges office and Ash is headed in to buy our ferry tickets to head over to Fraser Island for the next week. Noah slept in the car most of the way. This is pretty good. They going in there, Noe? Yeah, pretty good. And Emmy just watched the iPad. So overall, it was a pretty easy trip. Just letting down the tyres, ready to hit the famous Inskip Point. Alright, we're about to drive down Inskip Point and hit the ferry to go to Fraser Island. Here we go. The ferry from Inskip to Fraser takes about 10 minutes and is around $130 return. So we booked in to stay at Wrong Resort for 5 days. Basically a week of camping in slags with the kids did not seem like the idea of fun at the moment, and we're pretty stoked we did after last night. Even though it was good, it's nice to get into some proper accommodation for the night. Now we've got to deal with kids on a balcony life. How you going there, Mum? Good morning. Day number 2. I've left the family at home asleep and I'm on my way up to Eli Creek. I'm hoping to score the place to myself before the crowds hit later on in the day. So I got to Eli Creek all by myself. Didn't get here by sunrise, a bit of mucking around with the drone, but I still got here by myself. Get a load of this for ya. Where are we going, Emmy? We're on our way to Lake McKenzie. Let's hit it. Yo! Lake McKenzie is situated to the west and about a 30-minute drive from the resort. These inland tracks can get notoriously soft and it's not uncommon to see a lineup of cars bogged through the area. After a massive day exploring the lakes, we headed back to the resort and spent the afternoon down the beachfront before heading to bed for an early night. Day number 3, I headed off by myself again before sunrise to try and get some photos of the Troopy in the early morning light. After the morning drive, I headed back to the resort to pick up the family. We were going to head north for the day, and the first stop was going to be Champagne Pools, which is located in between Wabby Point and Indian Head, and about an hour and a half drive from the resort. Day 3 on Fraser Island. We're heading north today to take all the kids to check out some places like Eli Creek, and we'll head up to Indian Head and have a good look around. After Champagne Pools, we decided to try and escape the strong wind. We headed round to Wabby Point to gain some shelter and have some lunch. After lunch, it was time to head south again. With the kids falling asleep in the car, it was a good opportunity to pull over the pinnacles, chuck the drone in the air and have a good look around. From the pinnacles, we headed south to Eli Creek. This was the first time we had taken Emmy to Eli Creek since she was a little baby. We were super keen to show her the place as we knew she would absolutely love it.
My God.
Emmy, where are we going?
Emmy, where are we? Do you remember? Eli Creek.
After a great afternoon at Eli Creek, we headed back to the resort for the night. Righty, we're on our way to Lake Wabby this morning. It was about a 5k drive up the beach from Urong Resort, and it's about a 2.5k walk in, which is going to be pretty interesting with Emmy. You excited, Emmy? What is it?
It's fun.
So we're hopefully at least halfway through, and Emmy already needs a lift. Am I your pack horse? Lake Wabby ended up being a pretty solid walk, especially when you had to carry 2 kids. After the walk we headed back to the resort to pack up. Tomorrow we'll be heading off in the swags again. Day 5, Fraser Island. This morning we woke up and we packed up the Troopy, checked out of the resort, and we headed off to Awinya Creek. This is the first chance we've had to check out the place and we're super keen to get there. Drive to Awinya Creek, which is located on the west side of Fraser Island, takes roughly an hour and a half from the east side. The track is pretty rough and very narrow in spots. I definitely wouldn't like to be travelling it during peak periods. So we're out here at Awinya Creek and this place is bloody amazing. Definitely one of the best places I've been on the island for sure. And that's a wrap on this trip. I hope everyone enjoyed checking out the old footage. Feel free to like and subscribe. I've got a bunch of new content coming on the way. I massively appreciate everyone that checks this stuff out, and I'm having a ball putting the videos together. See you in the next one.